Hello everyone, my name is Shafa Saeed and you are watching Tech Team. For Java beginners, this is my 8th tutorial. If you have not subscribed, please click the subscribe button and press the bell icon so that you can always get the latest notification of my upcoming tutorials. Today we will discuss again about Java, arrays and loops. First we will do some example with Java arrays. We will continue with one of the example with Java arrays. If you remember, we did something this in the previous tutorial, something like this one. Okay, just think that we have somewhat some more elements in this array. KK, or just we need to write more names like Tom, Mike, Ali, and Kim, and so on. Maybe there are more, like a friend list of maybe 20 names and so on. Okay, if I say to you just print them all, okay, let's do that. We will start with the 0 1, then we have to write again, then we have to write it again. And also you can do something like you can just select this with the control C, you can copy it, and you can with control V you can paste it on the next line so that you can save time. Okay, then we have to do this. Well, 0 1 2 3, again we have to do this, and we have to change the indexes inside 0 1 2 3 4. Now again we have to do this 5. So we have to just close this one. Okay, again we have to do this, and so on. You have to do it unless you reach the end of the element of this array. So but we are again repeating so much code. Like for example, if you save this and run this program, you will see the output of all these. Okay, in the last one I have to say something like 5. Okay, so now it will print the 6 elements of the array. Okay, Mike, till Mike it has printed, and now next to you can also like save 6 7 and so on. So but we are repeating this step again and again. So in program we need to avoid this repetition. So there is a way in Java and also in other languages. This is very common. This is not in only in Java, but this is in all the languages. There is a concept of loop. So with the loop, what comes in your mind is something like this, which is going around and repeating, going around and repeating, and something like this is going around and repeating. So in Java we also have a loop which is called a for loop, and what is the syntax of that loop is for bracket int I is equal to 0, and then I is less than, oh sorry, I is less than sign I is less than, what do you say, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. There are 8 elements, so we would say something like I is less than 8 on I plus plus. And then the angle brackets close, start, and press enter, it will be closed. Okay, so what is this actually? What is this? So what happens is that this is the first in the loop. This will be start this. So this is something that it will continue like this. It will loop like this until when? Until I is less than 8. So what happens when the loop start? This will be executed only once. As the second statement, this will be checked. I is less than 8. What is I over here? It is defined I is 0. And in the next, it checks I is less than 8. Okay. Then it will go inside the loop and do whatever you say. And when it will come here, then this will be executed I plus plus. This means that this I plus plus means something like this. Okay, I is equal to I plus 1. So this means I plus plus is equal to I plus 1, and also you can say something like I plus 1. It's both true. So this means I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, so what happens? You say I is 0, I is less than 8. Okay, what we want to do is something like, you can say system dot out dot println, let's say hello. Just for the sake of clarity and understanding, I'm just writing this string. Okay, now what will happen? We are saying that I is equal to 0. That's fine. So it will start with the 0 now, and this will be executed only once when the loop will start. Then it comes here, 0 is less than 8, true, then this will be printed. Okay, then after when this block will end, then this will be executed. I plus plus means I was 0, and this will make something 0 plus 1, which is equal to 1. Okay, so this will be printed out. Now it comes here. Now the loop will not come here, it would go to here. What I told you, this will be executed only once. So now it will come here. Now because it has completed one round, so I will become 1. So is 1 less than 8? No, 1 is not less than 8. Then it will jump here, and then it will print out, and when it will end, this will be executed. So I is now 1, so it says add 1 to I 1 plus 1, so I becomes 2. So then this will again be checked. 2 is less than 8. No, 2 is not less than 8, and it will jump here, it will print this, and when this is complete, now it will this again add 1 to this one, to I. So I was what, 2, so adding 1 to it will become 3. Okay, then again check the condition, 3 is less than 8, yes, 3 is less than 8. This will be printed. This will be printed, and it will jump here, and it will print this. And when this block is completed, what will happen? Again, it is adding 1 to I. So we can say something 3 plus 1 is equal to 4, and so on till, for example, till, so it's repeating continuously till it becomes 4 plus 1 is equals to 5. Okay, let's say, like, maybe for the sake of clarity, let's say this is 6, this is less than 5 plus 1 equals to 6. Okay, that's fine. So so it means it has I is increased by one number every time. Now it again come here. Now it's saying 6 is less than 6. No, this is false, so this will not be executed, and I will not be. So this is this will end here, because when this will not be executed, I will not be incremented, or 1 is added. So let's save this program and run. What is the output? We right click it, run it. Okay, so what is it saying? 1 2 3 4 5 6. It has printed 6 times starting from 0. So this is how the loop works. So instead of writing 6 times hello, you have just added it into the loop, and it has done the work for you. So okay, that's fine, that's good. Now if you remember, if we, for printing the arrays, we say something like system.out.print ln. ln stands for line, new line. I'm saying print all of these, so you say friends, then the bracket 0. So we will simply copy these instead of writing again and again. Copy all the, oh yeah, this SMM is missing. Just select this with Ctrl+C, copy, and just paste it. Okay, so we say over here 1, and we say over here 2. Okay, it means print friend 0 1 2. So it will print Harry, James, Peter. So we have to repeat every time. So instead of repeating everything, we because this is 0, we can say something like so. This is the same thing we have written over here, friends, 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 then the bracket, and over here instead of 0 1 2, because if we say 0, so every time it will print this Harry. So but we need to print all of these, so we would say I, because I is adding every time this loop. If this loop is running for one time, so I is 0, second time I is 1, third time I is 2, fourth time I is 4. So just think that every time this loop, we have put a condition that every time this loops end, 1 will be added. So, and the execution depends on this condition, I is less than, it will be this loop will end till this condition become false. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, it start with int I is equal to 0. Okay, I is 0 less than 6, false. So it will come here, friends I. What is friends I? I is 0. so Harry will be printed. Okay, now because this has ended, so after it ends it will add from 0, it will become 1. 0, I will become 1. Why? Because we said that whenever for the loop we have added this condition I plus plus. So we will discuss this more, that how can we change this condition to make it more understandable, or maybe you can also say something like I is equal to I. For the sake of understanding, you can say I is equal to I plus 1. So but the point is that this is something, I plus plus is the short form of I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, so we can also do something like this. Now what happens is okay, yeah, now the loop will go second time, it will come here, I from 0 I will become 1. So system.out.println friends I is 1. So from here I friends 1 will be printed. Friends 1 is James. And after this, now after 1, what is I becomes 2. 2 is less than 6, false. This will be printed. Then again I becomes this is the only condition which is checked every time. 3 is less than 6, false. 4 is less than 6, false. 5 is less than 6, false. 6 is less than 6 is sorry, I just made a mistake. So 4 is less than 6 is true. 5 is less than 6 is true. 6 is less than 6 become false, and this will not be printed. Okay, let's run this program and see the output. So from this it will print something, friends 0 James. Second time loop will print friends 1. 0 is Harry, 1 is James, friends 2 is Peter, friends 3 is Mark, friends 4 is Tom, friends 5 is Mike, and friends it will become 6. So this will not be printed. So till might it should print. Let's see. Harry, okay, Harry, James, Peter, Harry. Why? Okay, yeah, just this will confuse you guys. I will just remove this too. Okay, just run again. Okay, Harry, James, Peter, Mark, Tom, Mike. So till Mike it is printed the values. Okay, so this is now, if we, because just make sure that this condition is checked all the time so this condition, when this will be false, then this loop will stop. When this is true, it will keep on looping and looping around and around. So for example, we say something like, so this is the case. Now we can say something also like this, I is equal to I plus 2. This means that check I, but every time when one loop finishes, add 2 to I. For example, we start with I is equal to 0. Just okay, I will write here what I am saying. I is equal to 0. I equals to 0. Okay, that's fine. Okay, the I is less than 0 is less than 6, so it will print friends 0. So it will, what will be printed? Friends 0 is Harry would be printed. Okay, Now when this finishes, so after it finishes, this statement executes. I equals to I plus 2. So what was I was 0, so I is equal to 0 plus 2, so I becomes 2. I becomes 2. Okay, so after the first loop, I is 2 now. We can see here. We can see here I is 2 now. So 2 is less than 6 is true, because 2 is less than 6. Then this will be printed out. Friends 2. So 0, 1, 2. So what should be printed out? Peter. Okay, so when Peter will be printed out, then over here the third statement will run again, and it will change the value of I equals to I plus 2. So what was I equals to, what was I over here? 2. I has a 2, so 2 plus 2, so I is equal to 4. So so when it comes here, 4 is less than 6. Yes, 4 is less than 6, so this will be executed or run. So friends 4, what should be printed? Friends 4. We go to the above. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tom should be printed. Okay, Tom should be printed. And now because it will end again over here, so when this loop ends, so this will be run again. It will add 2 to I value. So what should be the added to the 2 to the I? So I was I is equal to I plus 2. I equals to I. What was I? 4. 4 plus 2. I equals to 6. So I becomes 6. So over here I will become 6. Then again it will check here. See, this statement will run only first time. After this, every time this one, and when this block ends, this will add to it, and then again this will be checked. So I is 6 now. 6 is less than 6 is false, so it will not print anything, and that's it. So it should print Harry, Peter and Tom. Let's see. Let's save the program and run it. We have to remove this because the compiler doesn't understand all this. Okay, this was for your understanding. Okay, so let's save and run this program and see the output. Okay, save it. Run it. Harry, Peter and Tom. See, only Harry, Peter and Tom are printed. So we can also say, if you want to say you print after 2 elements like Harry, then after 2 elements print the next one, after 2 element prints the next one, then you can also do that. Then you have to say I is equal to I plus 3. Then if I say after 4 elements print the friends, then you can say something like this. So and so on. So you can also say something like this. So normally we say we increment it 1 times, but sometime it's your requirement to print some. For example, if you have some series of integers, array of integers, you can say uh, 0 1 2 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So if I say to you print all the odd numbers, then what you gonna do? Print all the odd numbers. So one way is to print all the odd number is something like, we can say print all the number is 0, then skip this one 2, then skip the middle one 4 6. So we can say something jump twice, not skip the one element. So this means I becomes I plus 2, so it will 0 2 4 6 8 10. So let's save it and run it. We didn't print anything. Okay, so we have to say something like x I. Save it and run it. Oh, you see 0 2 4 6 8. So because we said something over here when it because we is saying like 10. So that this is the 10th element. For that we have to say something. To print all the elements we have to say something like this, so that, oh yeah, this is one mistake, like now it's okay. There was no comma inside, so for this we have to say 11. So it will print the last element also. See 0 2 4 6 8 10. So okay, I will share with you some assignment for arrays and array. This is very important, and this is very useful in the programs. So I will share some of the assignments and for you to practice more and more in it. And for now, thank you, and be ready for my upcoming videos. Okay, take care.